Hello? 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 What the flip? Hello? Are we, are we here? Guys, what? Stoffel found the internet cable? Bro, guys, I think... Oy vey. Guys, I think the Jews took notice of my stream and shut it down. Oh no. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Anti-Semite network, guys. I think we did too much noticing. Turn up the volume. You can't hear me? I think y'all can hear me now. Is the volume good? Hello. Internet was promised him 3,000 years ago. I really, Rabbi, I'm too young for being a rabbi. I just became one really, really early. I just finished it really early. Usually people wait a little longer. Okay, that was weird. Guys, I think my internet is anti-Semitic. I don't know what it is, bruh. Okay, this is what was happening. So I was streaming, I was doing my intro. And then all of a sudden, this sounds a little shady. All of a sudden, my screen went black. Like my computer did like a little click or something. Like, and like it shut off for a split second, and then my monitor shut off. And then I guess my OBS just stopped. And that was it. And then it was literally a 1 second cut, but my OBS was like, nope, that's it. Yeah, we're ending stream now. But I think we're good now. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Yeah, if your internet goes out for like 1 second, or no, what's my internet even? It was my computer. My computer like shut off for like a second. I was like, am I getting like doxxed right now? Not again, you know? But my computer literally shut off. Just my computer. The Nazis hacked my computer. Good, let them hack my computer. It'll be fun. We're good, Rabbi? We're good? All right. Well, as I was saying, before I get rudely interrupted by... Well, I can't even blame the Jews, because I'm the Jews. So whose fault was this? Right? Rival YouTubers shut me down. This is interesting, bro. I don't know. Am I real, Rabbi? I thought only men who are married can be one. No. Yeah, I don't know why my stream like shut down for a second. Oh God. Ugh. Hello? I like swallowed something weird just then. I was in the middle of literally God blessing the troops and the country. Cause it's like Memorial Day. Hello? What's something American that I did today? I spoke and I did it freely. Isn't that amazing, guys? I'm not adopting you. No, I'm sorry. When am I going to Jerusalem? I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I don't know when I'm doing anything, bro. The vegans did it. Bro. Okay, the 3,000-year-old jokes are old, bro. I remember there's this Nazi, he was like, I made like a reel, and it went viral, and a bunch of neo-Nazis. Why do I have this Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer, bro, on my thing? Anyways, I was making this video, and I posted it, and a bunch of neo-Nazis were in the comments, and they were really mad. And I was looking at all their Jew-hating comments. And I was looking at the jokes, and I'm like, bro, like this is why Jews run comedy, because these guys, like, just neo-Nazis aren't funny. I'm looking at these comments. It's the same recycled 3,000-year-old. It was promised to you, oy vey. I'm like, you guys suck at being anti-Semitic. Like, let me do it for you, because this is just, it's embarrassing. It's disgusting. If you're gonna do it properly. I'm just like really just disappointed. This is why comedy belongs to the Jews, because neo-Nazis just aren't good at it. That's why we have to do it, right? It's not like a controlling thing. It's a matter of talent, and they don't have talent that we do, and they're just not good at it. So, bada boom, bada bam. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God bless. I want to open up my chat on my front screen here so I can see everything. But yeah, my freaking... Bro, my stream got shut down. Wait, am I going to hear my voice in a second? Bro, my stream got, like, shut down or something. I don't even know. Okay, let me look in the comment. All right, what are you guys saying? Guys, this is like your golden opportunity. I don't know how long I'll be live today, but you're a goy, but you're not a hater. You're just not Jewish. That's great. Do people assume we're gonna like hate people that aren't Jewish? That's not true. I love people who are Jewish. Actually, I really love people who aren't Jewish. You wanna know why? Because Jews could like I'm like a Mossad agent, so I have to be careful with what I say, right? Jews are like, listen, they're like, never mind. You love Jew boy. No, you don't. No, you don't. Find it in your heart to love God. Okay, maybe before. And then maybe. Oh, well, it's easier to, well, fuck. Bro, I can't speak right now. I'm sorry. I had like a really confusing day today, and I can't speak. Is there anything? Okay, how do I stream again? Is there something you guys want me to take a look at right now? Should I take a look at something? Is there anything you guys want me to see? You guys want me to talk about anything in particular? You want me to get based? I heard Nick Fuentes is going on the same podcast that I went on, the one I've been clipping up. So that's interesting, pretty based. Would love to talk to the guy. I think it would be a nice, fun, genuine conversation. I think there could be lots of fun. So if anyone knows the guy, hit me up. I think we could just talk about lots of fun and like epic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like what this is at the end of the day. It's about fun. It's about fun. So if why am I speaking, bro? What the flip? It's about fun and being cool. Okay. So, yeah. What Dolph Thiemler? Huh? Who thinks the worst Jew of all time? Well, I gotta include myself in the top 5. Hold up. Probably worst Jew of all time. Bro. Who is it? Didn't they say a Jewish dude invented communism? A bunch of Jews died because of that. Can I do more vlogs? What type of vlog? Like the one a year ago? Oh, I haven't done a vlog in a while. I don't think I'm doing any more vlogs unless I have like a perfect opportunity and a reason to do it. I don't think so, no. The best Jew of all time? The best Jew of all time? No, not Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know if that would be the guy. I just don't think he makes the list. Oh, you're saying for worst Jew? Oh. Villager sound. Wasn't Hitler a Jew? No? That would be pretty ironic. Didn't he sleep with one or something? Probably. What kind of smicha do I have? The real kind. The good kind. What does that even mean? What, you think I just got some BS? No, I freaking did that. Wow, the disrespect is crazy just because I did it younger. Hey, Rab, what's up, Daniel? Epstein might be the worst. If what they say is true about all the... So he had like an island and like a chapel? What would they do in that chapel? What would they worship? Wasn't Donald Trump like best friends with him or something? I'm not even getting political. I'm just asking questions here. Y'all ever saw the one clip with Trump where he's like, where he's doing his show on the Apprentice, and he's speaking to this girl, and this girl is like, back when I used to work with Diddy, and then Trump's like, you used to work for Diddy? I love Diddy. Now, any friend of Diddy is a friend of mine. Does anyone? I'm not even trying to like shit talk. It's just a funny clip I'm remembering. Wait, I want to Trump Diddy. I want to find this clip. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not tweaking. Trump Diddy clip. Well, there's a random. No, this got to be AI. Where is this? Trump, your friend. Here it is. I found it.
Working for Diddy for 6 years. Working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects.
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
What? Yes.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, listen, guys. The parties were lit. I wasn't invited, by the way, which really sucks, because as a Mossad agent, you would really think they would let me into the Diddy parties, but they didn't. Sorry, not let me. Invite me. I don't want to go. It's more about getting the invite, right? Because I do not want to go to those. But that was a funny clip of the Dawn right there. Stream on Pump? Hell no. But yeah, for those asking, yeah, but like, first of all, I'm still like doing the Jew coin and everything. Still 100%. My mindset's the exact same. But streaming on Pump.fun, I realized, doesn't do shit. I did it like a bunch. It doesn't do anything. Well, what's the point of wasting time? It just doesn't do anything. What exactly does it do? It doesn't do anything. Might as well stream on YouTube. Read the Talmud. Okay. Which verse do you want me to read? Yeah. Why am I streaming on YouTube? Because there's more new eyeballs, I think, that you could get on here. So I should cover all the Jewish sects. Jewish sect. They're having Jewish sex without. Wait. Oh, sects of Sephardi, Ashkenaz, Mizrahi. What's that? What the hell is that last one? How do you pronounce that? What? You made that up. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Can I be a mod? Okay, whoever's active right now, and like I see you in the end of stream, I'll mod you. Yeah, we need more mods. Okay, Proud Troll. I understand that Yiddish, but my Yiddish is like, like I learned Yiddish like in yeshiva and stuff. Like learning in Yiddish, and I kind of speak. So like I could like, if anything, I could probably read it better. Like I could probably understand it better than Hebrew, honestly, because it's very like the structure is very similar to English. Right? It's like in order almost. What's my favorite country? My favorite country is the Real Jew Boy Central. It's my Discord server. Wish you should join. It's in the description. Bruh. Yiddish is low-key German. Exactly. Yeah, I remember. Years ago, I was on Omegle, and there were these Germans shit-talking me, and they thought I couldn't, like, understand them. Well, I couldn't really understand them, but I could kind of understand them because I knew Yiddish. So I responded with, like, Yiddish, which is low-key, just German, and I tweaked them out. It was kind of funny. What do you think about Christian Jews? Because I am one. How does that work? Are you, like, ethnically Jewish but follow Christianity? What's my favorite commandment? My favorite commandment is this one. You have to smash like, subscribe. Isn't that a great commandment? Market cap today is low. Bro, stop worrying about the coin, bro. It does what it does. I'm still behind it and doing everything. I haven't sold anything, right? Right. If you keep on, like, worrying about market cap, then freaking, you're not going to be cut out for the meme coin journey, bro. Because that's like a typical day in the meme coin world. But I haven't sold anything yet, so since making it, so I look like my name is Sherman. What name do I look like? Do I look like a Joe or like a? You know what I use? like if I go to a store, like if like they need like a name at checkout, like because they're calling like food orders, I'll say my name is Tyler because Svi is too hard for these guys to pronounce. You know, because it's like, no, because people say like, I'll go to this place. Tell me about freaking names that are hard to pronounce, man. I'll freaking go to these places. Like someone will be like, what's your name? And I'll be like, oh, it's kind of hard. And they're like, no, I want to know. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll play this game. And then I say it's Svi, and then they go, Tizvi or Shvie? And I'm like, are you like fucking insane? Okay, sorry. Excuse my profanity. I'm like, no. And they're like, Tizvi. And I'm like, eh. I'm like, Svi. And they're like, Svi. And I'm like, yes. That's my name. They're like, really? And I'm like, yes, you got it. It's correct. And that, you know, that's the struggle. That's the struggle. So I'll go to a freaking, if I have to give my name for like a ticket or something, I'll say my name is Tyler and call it a day. No, it's with a Z, not an S. Sven. Sometimes I'll be like Svi. Just get rid of the TZ. Just put an S. How can you not pronounce it? Attention to the non-Jews. How is it hard to pronounce? Listen. Because the TZ, it's TZVI. That's how it's spelled, right? And the TZ is tz, okay? Like pretzel. You're right. You could pronounce pretzel, so shut the frick up, okay? So you got tz, like pretzel, okay? And then you got V, and that's it. And then you combine it. Tzvi. Tzvi or tzvi, it's with a T. TZ. And I'm like looking at these people. They want to be respectful. People want to be respectful nowadays, and they want to respect your name and pronounce it correctly. But when I know you're gonna botch it up, it's actually disrespectful. You understand me? Because when I know you're not gonna pronounce it correctly, I'm actually a great guy going out of his way to make sure you don't sound disrespectful. Which is, you should be thanking me. Because that's what's going on when these guys try to pronounce my name. Right? So, I'm either Tyler now, or I'm Jew boy. and that's it. Like, Tsar, isn't that pronounced Tsar? Isn't it different in that context? We should just call Jew man Joseph. What? Blah, blah, blah. Read Talmud Nida 44b. Which verse? You know, the thing with the Goyim, and I mentioned this before, I reclaimed the word Goy and Goyim to specifically talk about Jew haters, because that's the only time I hear the word used now is in regards to Jew haters using the word. So, so whenever they say they like quote the Talmud at me, and they quote like 44b, that's an entire page of like read the whole thing. That's going to take me like what, with all the commentary, like a good 30, 45 minutes of just to like read and translate all, you know, unless there's like a specific verse in that thing. And if you could show me the verse, if you could like type out the verse, I don't know. Majority of these freaking Jew haters don't like even know what they're like yapping about. They just kind of like throw a quote at you that was mistranslated on Twitter. And then they freaking get, I don't know, maybe it makes them hard or something when they see those quotes. And they're like, oh, we're going to get the Jews on this one. And then and I'm like, no, that really 200, not 200, 1,000, 500, 300, 400, whatever. Millennia year tropes are coming back again. They asked these questions hundreds of years ago. We can still, like, and that's when I started to realize, like, these guys, these Jew haters, they don't want answers. I was thinking about it. The Jew haters, they don't want answers to your Jew hating questions because they're like a little mentally insane. Like they don't want answers. They just want to hate Jews, bro. Like, cause you'll be like, oh, there'll be like 271,000 Jews died. And then I'll be like 6 million. And they'll be like, it's not possible. Then I'll be like, okay, this documented this. It's actually possible for more Jews to die. And then they'll be like, well, it should have been more. And I'm like, okay, you're just like a clown. You don't want an answer. You just don't like Jews. Can you just say I don't like Jews and call it a day? It's so much easier. It saves me so much time because they'll freaking just be like, answer this. I'll answer you. Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you just don't like Jews. Let's clear this up. So much easier. I would rather you be an open anti-Semite than like one of these like noticers trying to like be smart. Like no. You just don't like Jews. It's pretty simple. And you have your reasons. I'll answer your reasons, and then you still won't like them. So, anyways, you have 6 million Jew power coin. Honestly, respect. Hell yeah, bro. Nice. Was that a W yap? I think that was a W yap, bro. Not gonna lie. I'm not done, bro. Yeah, they'll say should have been more. What else do they say? I mean, it doesn't matter. You can answer every question. They'll throw another question at you. You really think that you could like? I used to think. I still think some people, yes, that you could like un-anti-Semite a person. You could do it. But majority of the times you can't, and they're lost causes. That's what I've been learning recently. Right? When I'm answering these questions online, when I'm debunking Talmud stuff, I'm mainly doing it for the people who already are like fine of Jew, like they don't mind Jews, but they're just confused when they see that stuff from the actual Jew haters, and they're like, "Yo, is that actually real?" Like that's who I'm pretty much actually educating. Because like if I answer freaking like the freaking non-Jew Jew hater guy, he'll freaking be like he'll get all Jewy on me. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll freaking well it says this, and I'm like, you're like clinically insane. They don't want answers, bro. They want to yap. They need to get a job. I need to get a job. We all need to get jobs. What are we doing? Get a job. Job, bro. Come on. What? A non-Jew could cook for Jews, bro. I don't know. It has to be kosher food and stuff and done like a kosher way, but yeah. If you can un-racist someone, I think it's possible to un-anti-Semite someone. No. There's for sure people that you can, but for the vast majority of these guys, they're so deep in the rabbit hole, the rabbi hole, right? That they're like beyond. I've had conversations with these guys. There's probably a bunch of Jews in this chat who also had conversations with these types of people. They're lost causes. They don't want to be saved. So all you can really do is clown them and educate people who aren't yet freaking far gone. That's what you can do. Bada boom, bada bam. All the noticers should notice their small pee-pee. That's great. Give a trigger warning next time. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, for the job comment. Where you spent over a month making this recipe. As long as it's Jewish, not Jewish, kosher, and like for certain things, if you're cooking, like I think like the stove has to be turned on, but yeah, it has to be turned on by like a Jewish person also. Just like ask your rabbi or like a rabbi nearby, and stuff. Take me to your elder. Should we call up the elder rabbi? Should we call up some of my mentors? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Guys, I think that Jew hatred, guys, it's really bad. It needs to stop. I think it's really bad. Guys, have y'all looked in the comment sections of my recent reels? Holy shit, is reels crazy. I'll post like a video on, I think YouTube Shorts. Why is there a sniper aiming at your nose? You shut up. I get acne when I'm stressed, and I'm always stressed, okay? I remember... I forgot. Bro, YouTube Shorts is like the only safe comment section on the internet when it comes to short form, when it talks about, when we're talking about Jew content. Anywhere else you're cooked. Anywhere else you're cooked. You're cooked is really cooked. You're cooked if you're not on YouTube Shorts. Otherwise, they don't like us, right? TikTok is terrible, but it's a bunch of little kids. Instagram is worse, but they're all adults. It's like, ugh. You know? Like, ugh. My comment sections on Instagram, bro, they're freaking like, ugh. Yo. Jeez, bro. Like, calm down. Like, have a conversation with me, bro. I'll make a video, like, debunking like a Jew hatred thing. And it's a very reasonable video. It's just me debunking something. And the whole comments is just, like, they're not even listening. They're just freaking, it's just like 50 guns aimed at you, bro. Like, I don't even have the chance. They're just spamming the usual. It's just funny. They're like, they'll call us bots, but they're literally acting like bots. They're just, I almost feel like, are these real people? It's gotta be paid bots or something that are just commenting like the same shit in the comments over and over, you know? Literal Jew owns Instagram. That exactly. And somehow it's worse there than anywhere else. I mean, come on. Can I call you and debate you on the Talmud? There's nothing to debate on the Talmud. There's nothing. All the things and verses that like you're gonna try to debate don't exist in the Talmud. They're like, so it's not even like I'm saying they're made up. They're like, read it in the Jewish context, the proper context that every Jew learns it in. Not your weird freaking, you bought a book on Amazon that's 50 pages long and it's called the Talmud. No, I'm talking about open and buy the Schottenstein edition of the Talmud, the Art Square, the freaking Art Scroll freaking edition of the Talmud, right? Freaking use that shit and freaking learn that crap, because that's the stuff that's freaking, you know what I'm saying? That's the book that every single Jew freaking learns, bro. That's the freaking book that every Jew learns in yeshiva and later years. That's the one that every single person learns. And like you got like these Jew haters will freaking use these. You're like, not even, first of all, these quotes don't exist. They're like things that you find online. Second, they're like online, like Twitter screenshots. Second of all, it's like, you're not even learning the same, like, it's isn't even the same thing we're learning here. Even if what you said was true, which it isn't, but even if it was, that's not what 100% of Jews are even learning in yeshiva. So, like, that's not even what we're learning. So why do you care? Like, we're learning something completely different. It's like absolutely disgraceful. Dan Bilzerian bought 1 billion bots. Dan Bilzerian will freaking just go on Twitter and he'll just, he'll like, you know what it is? He's like, he stopped sleeping. No, he probably still does the Instagram shit. He got famous, clouded, just doing Instagram. And is he doing it for money? I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's hating Jews for the love of the game. You know? Like, what's he freaking, like, why is he, I think he just wants clout. I think he just wants attention. Like, why else? Like, come on. It's so, like, I'll debate freaking Dan Bilzerian. He's easy. Because it's so easy it's not even a debate. It's just, you're just like lying. And, like, it's so easy. It takes, because he'll be like, it says their Talmud. And I'll be like, oh, no, it doesn't. It says that. And they're like, what the frick do you say after that? Like, what? Like, I just, like, uprooted your entire basis of having an excuse to hate Jews. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? He lost his career, so became anti-Semite for the clout. Like, he's, like, rich, right? Allegedly. So, like, what is he even doing now? Like, he's not doing this for money. He's hating Jews for the love of the game, which, honestly, I could kind of respect from the aspect of grinding. You know, damn. That's, you're not even doing this for the money. You're just doing it for the love of the game. And as from one grinder to another, you know what I'm saying? I could respect that but, like, bruh, it's like not nice. That's not nice at all. You're making me very sad. Dan Bilzerian, you're making me really sad. I'm very sad. I'm very sad. I won't reply, sorry. You're scared, Copan, debate. How do I call you? I don't know I don't want to debate you about the Talmud respectfully. I'd rather debate someone of like an audience respectfully. And I don't even like want to debate it. I just want to like have like an open, it's like, cause it's not a debate. Open up www.talmud.faithweb.com. That debates for you. You're like scared, Cope. It's like, You have a question, answer it. Like, it's literally easy. It doesn't say they're freaking animals. So that's a completely thing taken out of context. The verse isn't talking about Jesus. You're not having freaking relations with a kid. What the hell are you talking about? Talking about something completely different there. They just freaking strip it and then add a few words, put it on a screenshot, shove it on Twitter. It's like actually embarrassing. Like how crazy these guys go. But yeah. No, I don't use Grindr. I'm talking about. All right, bro. I'm talking about those who grind. Okay, no, I'm talking about freaking. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I realize that sounds kind of sus when you think about it, but yeah. To the person who wants to debate me about the Talmud, what Talmud have you learned? And how long have you been studying the Talmud for? I want to hear your qualifications. I would love to hear your qualifications. First of all, what is the Talmud? And how long have you been learning the Talmud? What is the Talmud? Please tell me what the Talmud is. I want you to tell me, okay, sorry. What does Talmud translate to? Without looking. Okay. And then what is the Talmud? Please, answer those questions. Before you even freaking, these guys have Talmud debates. What's the what even is the like? Do you even know what it is? Like, it's like, wait, why am I even? We're like getting into this. No one even knows what it is. It's like completely. I want to hear this guy's answer if he's here. Dancing Israelis. They were like filming a documentary or something, right? The Talmud is a book of open dialogue and conversations. It's essentially Jewish Reddit. When you open Reddit, you look for answers, but you're not going to take every single thing in the comments and be like, "Damn, that must be what the answer is." No, it's open dialogue to get to a final law. They're expounding on verses from Torah usually, or hypothetical cases to get to a final law. Majority of the things in the Talmud are hearsay. They're thrown away a second later. And they're all used to get to a final law, which is then put in a book called the Book of Laws. And all these things on Twitter are usually middle of conversation things that either are like highly to the most high out of context, or not even existing in the words to begin with. That's usually what it is. Jake Shields debate. Sure. Let's do it. Reddit's pretty awful, to be fair. Yeah. What do you think of Kanye saying he's done with anti-Semitism? He's probably like lying. He's done this before. I'm not falling for his publicity stunts again, bro. It's stupid. It's all dumb. He said, "I watched 21 Jump Street and Jonah Hill was funny. I like Jews again." And then 2 seconds later is like yapping about Jews again. He's a clown. Saying, bro. You asked me a question, listen to my answer. Okay, could you put it again? What is the Talmud? That was my question. I'll see it in here. Well, I just told you, so now it's... so now I can't freaking, yeah. You know, because, like, here's the thing. When you throw at these people that... It's like we give the Talmud so much, like, whatever, when, like, it's not even a book of law. Like, Talmud is not... That's what, like, oh, that's what Wikipedia says. Yeah, shut the... That's not how Jews are looking at it. It's not the book of law. We have a book for that. That's not the Talmud. Talmud's an open conversation. So they're like quote a quote at you that's out of context and non-existent, and then say it's your law. And I'm like, God. Right, that alone, like, pretty much gets rid of everything that you could throw, Talmud-wise. But, not even that, like, oh, actually those verses also don't exist, by the way. You know, or like, out of context completely. Oh, yeah, who wrote the Talmud? I know who wrote it. I can tell you right now on the top of my head. Well, it wasn't right. It was compiled, right? Because it was over like many years. It wasn't like a bunch of dudes got in a room. right? Many of the freaking things got like shipped to each, like many of like the letters got like sent to each other of like people's answers and questions, and it would take like sometimes it would take like years to go over a single debate. He cheated to central text of rabbinic Judaism, the primary source of Jewish religious law. It's not a book of law. It's where they come to find law. It's where they have open discussion and dialogue, a big tree of discussion to eventually conclude and get one law, right? Ravashi's your boy. Well, it's Ravina and Ravashi, right? They did it together. Ravina and Ravashi compiled the Talmud. Yes, ancient Reddit. I just call it ancient Reddit because I feel that's the best, like that's the quickest way to summarize it. Obviously, it's a bit overgeneralizing, but do an Omegle stream. There's a lot of neo-Nazis. You can debate them. Maybe. Debate them. They don't want to debate. They just want to yell at me. It's all stupid. Case law, yeah. Okay, to this tough individual, I don't know what to do with you. I'm not going to debate. I'd rather like debate like another dude. I don't even know if I'd call it a debate. I'd have like an open dialogue conversation. Yeah, like debates with these stages and these question. But I'll have like open discussion, conversation about the Talmud, because I don't even think it's like a debate. What exactly are you debating? Like a thing that you made up? Like how am I supposed to debate over that? It's pretty simple when you get to the when you get to the root of it. But I'd want to have it with like a notable person, respectfully, a notable person. I run when I meet someone qualified. Not a single person. I've just been yapping online. Who exactly? Who did I run from? No one actually like no one said anything. I'll love to talk to Nick about the Talmud, or Dan Bilzerian, or Jake. I'll talk to any of these guys about the Talmud any day of the week. They don't want to talk to me because it's very easy to debunk their Talmud quotes, and when you get rid of that, their roots, pretty much like 90% of their Jew hatred roots, are pretty much gone. And they can't have that, or they lose their entire like grifting audience that they built from the Jews. So, yeah. Favorite food? I like meat lasagna. No, you're not. No, I don't believe you're qualified. You said a few things that you learned. Cool. But like, how many like years? Like, did you learn like for like if you didn't learn, like it takes like 7 years of learning a couple hours of Talmud a day to finish it once, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then you have like some schmo on Twitter who just like take a random verse and has no clue what the hell he's reading, and just like it says in their Talmud, and I'm like, I know what this is. You're like mentally insane. I know what this is. Lasagna is fine if there's no cheese. Yeah, I'm talking about like a meat lasagna with no cheese, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about without cheese, guys. Don't you worry. You guys seem very worried. Obviously, there's no cheese. What are you talking about, bro? Do I like Breaking Bad? Yes, I do. I love Breaking Bad. Finally, a normal question. My other favorite question is, not question. There's one show I put above Breaking Bad, and that's Attack on Titan. Holy shit, holy peak. Insane show. I'm on my third rewatch of that show. I watched it because I saw that it was rated higher than Breaking Bad on IMDb, and I'm like, I gotta see this show. You know what I'm saying? Jesse, we need to steig. That's funny. That's funny. First time you face anti-Semitism in person? I'm trying to think back. All right, the Jew haters will say, oh, a victim. Oh, you guys are a victim. You guys pretend you're victims. You just whine out. I will tell you a legitimate time that I felt a dislike towards me because of my religion, and then you guys can decide what it was. I was walking back when I was younger from synagogue on the Sabbath, and a car was driving towards me. And it sped up extremely fast as it got closer to me. Was really freaking close to the freaking sidewalk. It was intentionally. And she yelled out the window, "You effing K word." Starts with K, rhymes with bike. Right? So that was like that was like before my bar mitzvah probably. That was the first time. It'd be like, "Oh, you guys whine about being a victim." That happened to me, right? I don't whine about it, but someone asked. Yeah, someone drove by me and yelled, "You effing K word" when I was a kid. Cries. And then I moved on. But since you asked, there you go. Do I think the Rebbe was resurrected? What? If he was, he'd freaking resurrected? That would be pretty cool. No, I don't think he's been resurrected. No. I'm not debating you, bro. Okay, I'm running from you. You scare me. You're clearly more qualified than me. I'm scared of you. I admit it. I'm too scared. Okay, could you shut up now? It's annoying me. What's it like having Christian friends as a rabbi? Great. Yeah. We're all made in the image of God at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The what burger? I'm not gonna ban him. If he continues, then I'll ban him. But if I ban him before answering, he'll be like, yeah, he's running. How about you send me your leader to debate? I just lost a few hairs over that. Okay. Yeah, now again, we're done with you. You're making me cringe, bro. Bible over Talmud. Exactly. The Bible is that's the sauce, bro. How's the Miami huzz? There are no huzz. There are zero huzz, okay? There are no huzz. Respectfully. Yeah, tough. If you want to debate someone, I'm sure there's a Jew in this chat who would love to talk to you about it. And you could find one on the Discord. So feel free to join the Discord. And if you guys want to talk to this guy about whatever it is, I know Proud Troll, he seems to know some stuff. He could talk to you. You're the leader? Okay. You're funny, bro. How does this work? How is it attached? It's attached to like the corner of, it's like sewed in almost. It's like looped in to like the corner of the garment to recognize the 613 positive and negative commandments in the Torah. Jewish women are chopped as frick. You need to take that back, bro. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to take that back. Before we freaking get at you. Ooh, you don't, bro. Like, all bias aside, Jewish women are holy, bro. I'll leave it at that, bro. They're all in Hollywood. You can see them all. You buy Jew Power if you beat me. How about you buy Jew Power? Because it's made by the Jews, and when it comes to money and the Jews, you gotta invest with you usually gotta invest with the Jews when it comes to money. So you buy 30 shares. That's like 30 cents. Avi needs to be banned for that take. This might shock you. Your mother said you weren't human enough to be a Jewish woman. True story. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You aren't human enough. When am I getting married? I don't know. How old do you guys think I am? All right. We do this every stream where I ask you guys how old you think I am, for those who don't know. Right? It explains a lot of context. Oh my god, is he ducking you guys in the Discord? 23, 22, 24, 20, 34, 21, 23, 38. You don't think I'm 38, bro. Shut up. We think you're 29. 29, 24, 28, 47, 24, 29, 21. I'm 21, guys. I'm 21. Yes, I'm really young. I'm just that smart. I'm literally just that smart. It also explains my craziness and my childishness and the way I talk randomly is... Well, actually, no. I'm like a freaking genius. And I'm just happy... No, you know what? No, age has nothing to do with anything vulgar I say. Maybe I'm just a crazy guy. I don't know. Beard threw me out. Yeah, if you freaking... I don't know. You're smart too? Yeah? Name 3 smart people. Yeah, you probably... Exactly. You can't. Yo, Tough, why are you not debating the people in my Discord? Are you not blocking? Are you ducking them? Can't believe you're the same age as me. Right? I have a lot of aura. Where you lack in the aura department is I probably just have more of that. Yeah. All right, to this Tough man. I don't want to mute you, but at this point it's getting a little repetitive. And what's funny is like I'll mute him and he'll be like, "What? Do you see what I said, guys?" Old man yells at cloud meme, you know? You can get it at Applebee's. Applebee's isn't kosher, bruh, so I probably haven't had it. You didn't think I was 50. No. Do 50-year-olds have fresh acne on their schnoz? No, they don't. You know Hebrew and you can't touch the Talmud? The Talmud is like ancient Aramaic, written in Hebrew letters. Yeah. Trauma jump, my second grade teacher would cut our tzitzis if they weren't tucked in. What? Wait, what do you mean tucked in? Like the strings tucked into your pants? Or just like tucked in so that they look neat but the strings are sticking out? What does that mean? I don't know, waste of time with your minions. I wanted to debate you. You said you're a rabbi. So you're like the minion to like whatever groypers you follow, right? So I'm sort of just like sending, like we're sort of sending each other's minions to go at it, you know? Strings in the pants. That's weird. That's pretty. Did you go to like a Jewish school? Or you go to like regular like public school? It gets worse. Bro's trauma dumping in the chat right now. Do you have a thing against beard management? I've seen some terrible beards in my life. What are you implying? What are you implying? My beard has seen better days. Although it's not as bad as those terrible beards you might have been talking about. Yeah, we don't trim them. At least Chabad Jews don't trim them. Them not managing them is their own fault, though. They're, you know, like, you could still manage your beard. You're the leader of your own groyper sect. Honestly, this guy's kind of funny. How long are my payout? They're not long. They're like regular Jew ones. Go on Matan Evan. Matan Evan, this is me calling you out, you freaking Jew. I know you're a Jew. I'm pretty sure you're Israeli. Okay, whatever. Have me on. It will be good content. He keeps on ducking me. I think he's afraid that the episode would do too well, so he doesn't want to have me on. Literally, my team has like spoken with his team like a billion times already. And he just doesn't want it. I think he's egoing me or something. But give me like a month, I'll have more clout, and then he'll want to do it. He's Israeli. His name's Matan Evan, bro. And he's freaking like, come on, like come on, bro. And like all of his stuff is like really anti-Jew. Well, I think he's doing it on purpose though. But like, I don't know. We need a Kanye West song collab with Jew Boy immediately. What's it take to call your brother? Ask you how, just to say you miss him and you wish you could spend time. What's the take that you just can't take off the phone? Let him know you love him and that he's been on your mind. Tell him that you need your brother. Ask him how you doing and say you've been doing fine. If it comes a point where you just don't know what to say, while you still have him on the line, just say, we'll be brothers forever. Happens to one of us, happens to us together. And we'll be brothers forever. We'll be brothers forever. We'll be brothers forever. We'll be brothers forever. Why'd I kill the Messiah? I didn't kill anybody. That was not me. That was the Romans. Stop blaming me. What did I do? Can a man sing some Kanye West without being accused of killing a Messiah? And they say Jew hatred isn't rampant these days. Can you believe this, guys? Do I play video games? I play Fork Knife. I play Fortnite. The thing is, people will say that and not actually be gamers. But I actually be gaming on there. And if you don't believe me, you could check my Twitch highlights and you'll see for yourself. My voice is better than Yoke. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Hop on duos. Low key, I need a Fortnite duo. I'm not even kidding. By the way, if you haven't already used code JewBoy in the Fortnite item shop, you know it still works, right? It still works. If you want to support your fellow rabbi, code JewBoy in the Fortnite item shop. Boy with an I. Exactly how my YouTube channel is spelled. I'm not kidding. That's the code. I've had it for like a year. What if Kanye West was actually a Jew the whole time? Yeah, and that he's one of the real Jews, right? And I'm fake. You don't think guy's bad, his good heart, but his mom was the only person who wanted them together, so when she died, he might have went mad. Nah, I think he knows what he's doing. I think he has issues, he might be bipolar and stuff, but like I still think he knows what he's doing. Wife of John Legend, she had a horrible voice. Okay, come to Pakistan? What would I do there? How much rabbi aura do I have? You can't believe I personally killed Jesus. Fake news. Your brother's having a bar mitzvah soon. Can I bless him? That's not how this works. I bless your brother to stay blessed. Can I speak Hebrew in a certain sects of Judaism consider Hebrew to be too holy to be spoken, huh? I could kind of speak it. I'm not like fluent in like modern day speaking. Because the one that you learn and the one you speak are kind of different. What does Chabad think of conservative Judaism? Chabad, if there's one thing about Chabad is we're pretty chill like that, overall. I mean, we made being chill like that pretty mainstream, you know? Like, obviously, we believe there's a way you do things, but like, you know, if you're Jewish and you do things in a different way, we're not gonna like freaking stone you, you know? You know? I'm sitting like a disappointed mom. Because, bro, I'm like reading some of these comments and I'm like, bro. Less than a Kodesh, yeah, exactly. I think I also had it up to here with you guys. So, yeah, we're pretty welcoming. You'll get in touch with your friend Jake Shields. Yes, sure, buddy. 30 shares of Jew power is like a few pennies. You see, now you're the Jew, bro. You're gonna a few pennies, really? That's all you're offering? That's literally all you're offering. What are your thoughts, actually? You think he's a clown and why? I don't like hating on other Jews, bro. I said what I said in the podcast. I think everything's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think there's much else to really say. I mean, what am I dropping a song? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming. I think there's like a 20-second stream delay for context. Just for some context. Good job on your weight loss. Oh, thanks, Edward. Yeah, y'all should see my intro video on this YouTube channel from a while back. Ooh. Trubinsky, Jewish vlogger, visit Pakistan, made vlogs. Yeah, he's pretty cool. To recite prayers. What do you think this is, Minecraft? Jew boy, when am I getting married to a Miami baddie? We know you have secret huz. There are no huz, unfortunately. No, fortunately, there's no huz. I have no huz. And but bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, these, what's the meaning of these in Judaism? Please reply. It's a menorah. It's to remember the miracle that happened a bunch of years ago, where like that thing, that it's like those are basically a bunch of branches that hold oil, which we light as candles, and there's a miracle a while ago that like there's only one jug left because the Romans, yeah, they destroyed all the jugs of oil that we use in the temple to light that thing, and there's only one jug left, and we used it, and by miracle it lasted for 8 days and nights until they found more oil. That's a summary very quickly. What was I saying about Miami baddies? Oh yes. This is very crucial. I'm not trying to get like, I don't want to get based in like a little whatever, but just listen to me for a second, because I was really thinking about this the other day. Think if you have a sister and she's a good girl, if you have a sister and she's not a, if your sister is not a hoe, yo, thank her that she's not a hoe, bro. I'm being dead ass, bro, because I was thinking about this the other day. Bro, I be hearing these things about like some of my friends' sisters, bro. This happens in the Jewish community, bro. They don't talk about it, but it does. Let's just get it out there. And you be hearing what like your friend's sister be doing. And if any friends are watching who's not any friends in particular, I'm just giving an example, okay? And you'll be like, yo, his sister did that with this. And I'm like, oh, God. And you're like, well, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're not going to find a wife, you know? Like, they're like, yeah, bro, like these, what did they say? These bitches be Walden? Whatever. And just listen, it's a thing, right? And all I'm saying is, if you have a sister and she not Walden and she's a good girl, bro, call her and say like, thank you, bro. Because, bro, imagine like your sister was freaking like, you know, like going around, you know what I'm saying? And then like you got to hear that like someone you know was like her name is being like spread around like the boys chats and shit. Like, bro, I literally you gotta call them up and say thank you, bro, because that's a privilege. You gotta appreciate if your sister's just a good girl, bro. Okay, I'm not tweaking. I'm being genuine. If your sister is not a bop, call her up and say thank you. That's like, imagine she was, and you freaking hear her in all these conversations of like hooking up and doing like, oh, that would like genuinely tweak me out, bro. So if she's not, call your sister and thank her, bro. Literally. No, don't call her. Not good girl. Like, you know what I mean? God damn it, bro. Okay. Benchfield ducking Jew boy. Jewish Bob House. Okay. That was. Okay. It was just a rant. Not all my rants are going to be good rants. Enough. Why are you guys saying Ben Shapiro's copying or ducking me? He didn't do anything. Last chance, buy $100 with Drew Power. We're talking about. How about you buy Drew Power because it's great, and because I got a lot of plans with it. Yeah, oh, you think you're gonna like Jew your way into that? You're gonna like bribe me? No, I'm not. I don't like know who you are. There's no reason for me. There's already many people in my chat who would love to talk to you about it. Bro said last chance. You're on thin ice, pal. Please do a video with Tom McDonald. No. They don't make music like they used to. Aw, music. Oh, Gen Z don't get offended. Aw, music. Bruh. Well, I do tzedakah with donations. I do tzedakah with everything. 10% of everything. All right, we've been streaming for a little bit. So is there anything else you guys want to talk about before I end the stream? I give Meister, bro. Hell yeah. Oh, yes, I'm scared. Yes, clip it. Yes, I totally don't have videos online talking about it and say they'll literally talk to freaking actual people about it who like aren't random chatters. God bless you. Tzedakah tax. Up to that person tried to dox me. Yeah, we figured out who he is and we're dealing with him. And he will regret it. He is regretting it. Yeah. That would teach y'all to mess with the Juka ball. All right. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure to smash like, subscribe, and more content coming out soon. And remember that we're all made in the image of God. We're all human. Oh, happy Memorial Day. God bless our troops. God bless America. And I will see you guys.